Here we go. Make your introduction, Deb.
Okay. Well, um, we're here in Markethive's conference room, Markethive's very own conference room, and
Hey,
my
hey.
name's Deb Williams, and I'm here with Thomas Prendergast, the architect, CEO, and founder of Markethive. And I just want to ask him a few questions about what's coming up very soon prior to our soft launch. So, as you know, Markethive is categorized as the world's first decentralized market network on the blockchain and is poised to become a major player in the crypto industry with its native token, Hivecoin. And to you, Thomas, I'd like to ask you, as we Markethive gears up for the soft launch, and we're poised to unveil the world's most extensive airdrop. Will this solidify Markethive's claim to such a distinguished role? I mean, will this be the biggest airdrop, do you think?
Well, that's my goal. I mean, there's more to an airdrop than an airdrop. I mean, just the basic airdrop is, hey, give us your wallet address and we'll send you some coin. Well, it's not going to quite be like that because we are a huge platform. We are an inbound marketing or automated marketing platform. We could talk about that for hours because actually we invented the whole automated marketing system back in the 90s. Then we integrated it into a social net very much like X and LinkedIn and Facebook. And we've integrated that into these massive tools that actually makes our tools far more powerful than anything else that's out there. Now you add all of that into the fact that we also have built into the system to be an ecosystem, our own coin, all wrapped up and will be incorporated into a major blockchain because of the amount of content that we have. Right now we have the workings, proof of concept of a blockchain. It's 3 cloud servers that are built into the big side of the blockchain, the smaller side of the logging in and communications and transfer of coins and stuff like you see in most blockchains. So that's in its infancy. But with our airdrop and with you signing up, we have a system that rewards you for the amount of money you spend in Markethive. Now we have retail services, we have subscription services, and when you combine the two of those, you could literally spend $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 in a year. And this airdrop that we're going to do is going to be a reward for new members who sign up and commit to a large amount of revenue for us, and our existing members who earn through their work, as well as they simply spend $1 here and there, like on the Wheel of Fortune. We have that. We have boosts. We have broadcasting systems. We have press releases, sponsored articles, et cetera, et cetera. So all of those things add up, whether you're buying a retail service for your business or you're subscribing to us or you're investing in one of our ILPs, which we'll talk about in a little bit here. So it will all add up, and we could literally have a couple million people by the end of this year because we're getting ready to officially launch, and be listed on a significantly large exchange. When we do that, we are expecting several million new memberships to come in. And at that point, when we add all of that up at the end of this year on how and who's going to get coin, the more money you spend in Markethive, and you receive major benefits by doing so, the greater the amount of money you spend, the greater the ratio of coin that you're going to get. You could literally get 20 coins for every dollar you spend. You spend $10,000, well, you do the math. That's 200,000 coins. And we'll talk about what's the value of our coin going to be when we launch it to the exchange and why it is going to be a very valuable coin, because we're not We're not your next door neighbor's latest and greatest meme coin. We're actually a very serious coin. We're a utility coin. And there's going to be a lot of usage for our coin. There already is, and a lot of benefit to it.
Yeah, well, you pretty much answered a couple of my other questions that I had about the services.
Anyway. So ask them anyway so we can clarify.
Well, the thing is, yeah, out of all the crypto companies in the industry, Binance parallels Markethive in terms of their utility coin, BNB. So can we expect to see similar success with Hivecoin that Binance has historically seen with BNB? And why would that be?
Well, let me lay a little history first. I've been involved in the crypto industry since 2008. I became aware of it. I would say in 2013, 2014, I got pretty serious about it. 2017, I started buying up a lot of coins. And at that time, I was exposed to a company that was building a blockchain. And their whole purpose of that blockchain was to have marketing tools built into it. It didn't work. They went about it wrong. And so we created a coin, a token off the Solana blockchain, and it's only about like 200 million of them. And I modeled it after what Binance has done. Now, what Binance did, it was 2017, they launched their BNB coin. They did an ICO. Now, we're not doing an ICO, but we're doing something actually better than an ICO. When they launched their ICO, the coin was at $0.10. Within 6 months, it went to $20. Today, it's a little under $700. They're a utility coin. Their coin gives you a discount on everything that they do. Now, Binance has bought up some website systems that are news sites like Coin Traffic. They bought Coin Market Cap. And so if you want to run banner ads in there, or you're buying coin or transferring coin in their exchange, or a lot of other the services that they have, if you pay with their Binance coin, you get like a 10% discount. Now, they've also got other third-party sites. I think A&B Crypto is one of them. You could go to A&B Crypto and also receive a discount on their services if you use the Binance coin. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. And we could do it because we're offering as myriad of services as Binance does. They're more into the exchange, and we're more into the inbound marketing. But that's where the differences are. Where the commonality is we have a lot of services, a lot of subscriptions, a lot of transfer fees and all that, just like they do. And so our coin will have the same amount of usage. So here's an example. We will have a press release system that could literally publish out to over 1 million news sites and millions, even billions of social networks. Well, what's that going to be worth? It could be worth $50,000 per press release. So let's just say it is. But you could pay $40,000 for it if you use Hivecoin. Well, I don't have any Hivecoin. Well, that's okay. You could go to one of the exchanges and go buy the coin so you could do the press release and receive the massive benefits that that represents. So if we do this right, we will have a huge demand on the coin to use it for these incredible services that we're offering through the Markethive platform. That demand in our ecosystem equals as successful of an increase in value of the coin, if not even more so, than what we've seen happen in Binance. You don't see it anywhere else, really. I've looked, and most of your coin systems out there, I'd say 95% of them, are really based on the community hype of, oh, my Beam coin is really cool. Look at it. I have a fart coin. Oh, you do? Well, I have a Trumper coin. Oh, well, cool. Well, I have a lion pussy face coin. Well, none of these coins have any other reason other than they got a pretty picture and they hold value. if the hype continues to keep the price held up. And in these kind of meme coins, you see, they don't make a couple hundred billion. They make a couple hundred billion of them. We're not playing that game. We're in this game to deliver services to the entrepreneur that elsewhere they would pay $500 to $1,000 a month for the services, and the services with us will be a fraction of that, and even less than that if you pay in Hivecoin, if you get by drift.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no successful marketing company or social media platform has even attempted to integrate blockchain to a blockchain platform or and cryptocurrency into their systems due to the fact of the massive content and data requirements, storage requirements. So what makes Markethive different? You know, what plans does Markethive have to bring this platform into Web3?
Well, I'm not quite sure the nature of that question. So could you explain a little more?
Sure. Like we are blockchain based, and we have our own cryptocurrency, but we're also a social media and a marketing, platform. And that takes a lot of data storage, and there's a lot of content being made, and no other platform in that category has actually.
So you're referring to like when Facebook tried to create their own blockchain?
Yeah. I mean, they can't do it. They're not doing it, So
that's because they started out and launched themselves without taking into consideration what their infrastructure was going to move into. Their server farm is in Mountain View, and it's like hundreds of thousands of square feet of acres, millions and millions of servers. So they're centralized, and they'll never be able to undo that. On the other hand, we've already established a working solution of multiple servers in what we call a data-driven blockchain. Our goal as we grow is to create more data centers across the world in every country. These data centers need to be somewhat secure. These data centers will also mine coin. These data centers will also be used to host other websites. That's a service that we will have in Markethive, and our page maker is going to become a site maker. So you'll be hosting on some of these servers throughout the world. So these data centers that we're going to build will be built within a church. We'll build the church with a data center in it. We'll build a medical center with a data center in it. We'll build a school with a data center in it. We'll build a library with a data center in it. Basically, we will build in communities systems that will benefit the community, and because it's a data center, mining coin and hosting, etc., it will produce an income. So for instance, our very first data center that we're going to build is I have a very good friend who is in the process of finishing up building a church in Asaba, Nigeria, Andrew Isaacson. When we build our data center there, we estimate it'll produce for him somewhere around $15,000 to $50,000 a month in revenue on the mining and the hosting that it'll represent, which will completely fund not just his church, but it will also allow him to go out and build another church. So he goes out and builds another church, and it becomes another data center. Builds another church, becomes another data center. So in effect, what will happen is we will literally have thousands of these data centers all interconnected in this blockchain, this data-driven blockchain. So it's like a VPN network, extremely secure. All of these thousands of servers that are running Markethive and all these different IP addresses in different countries, all updating each other on an ongoing basis in this huge network based on the same principles of a blockchain. Now, there's some existing blockchains out there. One of them is Multiversex. They, or known as Elron, they have built a duality type of a blockchain, an upper blockchain for smaller processes and a bigger blockchain for bigger process below it. So we've looked at that, and we've already built that version what we call a proof of concept with 3 of our servers operating in Germany, Romania, and Iceland. So our goal is to get to that point where our network is massive. It's in every country. And at that point, it's virtually impossible to get rid of us because we'll be everywhere and we won't be anywhere, which is the beauty of the blockchain. We'll be in your phone. We'll be in your laptop. We'll be in your data server. We'll be in your refrigerator. We'll be in your car. We'll be in wherever the IOTAs are, information of the world. So
Yeah.
I know that's a big goal, but we've already done it. We've already built the proof of concept and it works.
Mm.
Now it's just a matter of our growth and revenue to expand it out.
Yeah. Well, Markethive's official acceptance on the IndoX blockchain, the IndoX exchange, coin exchange rather, that raises a key question. How crucial is this to launch the Vision airdrop, this non-ICO, so to speak? Is it for HVC or Hivecoin to go live on the exchange?
Well, for us to get launched, there is the aspects of us finishing up the new interface with inside of Markethive. There's a reason for that. We don't want new members to come into Markethive and be confronted with frustrations or this link doesn't work or I don't understand what that does, or it's the interface. It's the UI or the UX. Some people say UI, some people say Apple, some people say tomato. So that has us working towards getting our vanity promo code. We have a promo code, by the way. We should talk about that. Nobody else has done what we've done with promo codes. We have a profile page. Well, you're probably familiar with having a profile page at some of the social networks. We're going to give you the ability to completely build your profile page any way you want it. We have a news feed that incorporates the video feed, incorporates the blog feed, incorporates the groups, incorporates the curation feed, incorporates the image repository feed. So our feed is a multi-purpose feed. So think of our feed being like a pier in the ocean. It's got lots of pylons, and each one of those pylons is one of the services of that feed. This is also very unique because the fact that not only are we a social network, we're also a broadcasting network. So in our system, unlike you'll see anywhere else, you can go and subscribe to my video, or you can subscribe to my group, or you can subscribe to my news feed. And by subscribing to it, every time I publish something new in my news feed, you are rewarded by your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your X, your Pinterest, etc., publishing what I published in your newsfeed of your social networks. This creates massive exposure. And all those aspects that we're building a premium upgrade, kind of similar to like, LinkedIn's premium upgrade. We have an entrepreneur upgrade, which actually pays you to subscribe. We have premium upgrade. We have the profile page upgrade. We have the vanity promo code upgrade. We have the newsfeed upgrade. And we'll have a whole lot of other upgrades. But those 5 upgrades are our goal to get those done. So when we launch into the exchange, we will have this mock or this kind of like an ICO system, which is called the key. It used to be called KFC. Not KFC, that's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
KYC.
I like Kentucky Fried Chicken, even though it's not healthy. KYC. And so we changed it in KEY because we don't want people thinking we're reporting you to the government. That's not the reason why we have this KYC. So there's different levels of the key that you can come in at. And the higher level you come in at, which is what you pay, at the end of the year, that adds to the promo drop. So we have key values from $5 to $50 to $500 to $5,000 to $50,000. Depending on what you pay, depends on whether you'll get ILPs, you'll get matching bonuses and double bonuses and triple bonuses on on the ongoing airdrops that we do. And when somebody new signs up into Markethive through you, and they get a promo code and they receive like 500 Hivecoin, you'll receive 500 Hivecoin. If you're the highest level, you'll receive 1,500 Hivecoin. If you're the lowest level, you'll receive 5 Hivecoin. So there's all these different things. And in our wallet, depending on what level you come in at, depends on how the micropayments pay you into your wallet. So just using Markethive makes you coin. It's a very spiritual, very Yahweh-inspired system. Some people look at it and say, how did you come up with that? And I'm like, I just do what I'm told by the good Lord. I think I answered that question. Sometimes I ramble on. Not because I'm old. It's just the way I've always been.
That's answered. Fair enough. So basically, it's a great way to actually distribute the Hivecoin and get it out into the community. All these airdrops and and of course, once it's on the exchange, well, that's going to create velocity and traction and.
Well, we're already talking to A and B Crypto, and the way it'll work with them, once our coin's on the exchange, our press release system or sponsored articles or whatever, banner ads that we publish to them through a socket connection. I don't have to like send it to them by email and we talk about it. It just automatically happens. It will automatically pay them in Hivecoin. So they won't have, so they'll be able to accept our remote publications into their news site, their press release site, their sponsored article site, their banner ads and their site stuff. But on the other hand, they'll also say, if you pay with Hivecoin, you get this discount. If somebody comes directly to them. So they'll accept Hivecoin. Our goal is to get literally hundreds, even thousands of different sites out there accepting Hivecoin. Like they accept Solana and they accept Ethereum and they accept Bitcoin. But by accepting Hivecoin, they can get as much as a 10 to 20% discount on their services. And what we'll do in our relationship with them, let's say they're selling a $100 product, they get $80 for it, then they send off the data on that to us, like a, what do you call them? It's like a coupon. They send it to a rebate. It'll work like a rebate system. They'll send us the codes on that transaction, and we'll send them the other 20 Hivecoin to make up for the discount that they gave. So they're not taking a hit. We're making them far more successful because if they can offer those kind of discounts, but not have to eat it, well, you can imagine how that's going to work. The more that we have people accepting our coin, the higher the value of the coin goes because the demand for the coin goes up there. So it's a balancing act. I've been at this for a long time. I mean, if you add up everything that has led to this moment, all the different systems I've built, where I've learned the new technologies, and I've taken that and taken to the next level that I've built. I've been at this for almost 30 years of coding every day. So I'm not new to the game. I used to be friends with quite of the big names back in the 80s.
Yeah, with the advertising agency. Yeah.
Like Don McAfee and Ken Houston and Michael Katz, et cetera, the big lions of that industry at that time.
Steve Jobs. It was another one.
I knew that. Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
I was their first ad agency when there were 7 of them in Taco Towers in Cupertino. I actually ate wine and cheese standing with Bill Gates at the event at the in Cupertino at a community college, Nyanza College, where Steve Jobs unveiled the Apple Lisa. And Bill Gates stood there talking to me, says very proudly saying, "Yes, my company's Microsoft. We just started out, and we have Apple as our very first customer for our new software called Works." It's like, wow, that's really cool. I didn't even think about it. Do you have any stock for sale? Oh, yeah, hindsight, you know what they say about that. So anyway,
Yeah.
next question.
Okay, well, I mean, Markethive is coming out with numerous subscription levels, and they're in development at the moment to unlock the different aspects of Markethive services. So, what are you expecting the first to be released in preparation for the soft launch, and that will help? Like with this, in terms of this incentive, this launch the vision incentive, the more people spend, and then of course they can increase their Hivecoin portfolio because they're either buying the subscription services or the boost or the wheel of fortune or whatever. So the more they spend in Markethive, of course, they're going to get Hivecoin as an incentive. So what have we got at the moment that we can buy or that we can input into Markethive, and what will be coming out in preparation for the soft launch?
Well, we are going to have 5 subscription systems available on our launch. And that is, the very first one is upgrading the news feed. Now, our news feed has the ability to broadcast, has the ability to make mini blogs, it has a WYSIWYG. And so all of those benefits are only available by subscribing. So the subscription level is going to be somewhere under $5 for that. The next level is going to be the vanity promo code. I should probably talk about the promo code to a small degree here. We've created ability for each and every member of Markethive to have a promo code that's unique to them. And that promo code could be giving away a press release. It could be giving away a broadcast. It could be giving away a push. It could be giving away a wheel of fortune. It could be giving away Hivecoin. It could be giving away Markethive credits. So that we have a lot of beneficial value to give away in these promo codes. Now think about it. You go out there and you say, yes, here's Markethive. It is a full-blown inbound marketing platform. It has state-of-the-art capture pages, state-of-the-art hosting, state-of-the-art autoresponders, smart autoresponders, backlinking management, SEO systems, broadcasting tools, advertising tools, banner impression tools, video display stuff. It has all these different tools and things that that require a value. They require either payment by Hivecoin or a merchant account, like a Visa debit card, or Ethereum or Bitcoin, or whatever the case may be. We already have a good portion of those, and we will continue to build those. So we have probably about 50 to 100 things in the wings to continue to deliver to do this. For instance, we will have a thing called the bounty. Well, what the bounty does is you come into Markethive and you say, okay, I'm going to register my LinkedIn, my Pinterest, my X account, my Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to register all of those into Markethive. And by doing that, we will have a broadcasting tool that when you go into our broadcasting tool, you want to do just a straight broadcasting, not an email blast, just the social networks. You could literally be broadcasting your message out into the billions when it comes to the reach. Now, there's an integral relationship here that we need to produce. The more members that come into Markethive, and we will have plenty of hooks, and I'll explain one of our hooks to you in a minute, so that as we bring in millions and hundreds of millions of people into Markethive, now the audience makes the display of your banner ad, the display of your video ad, your broadcast, the things that you pushed into the news feed, makes them valuable. The challenge is to bring in millions of people so that then those people want to advertise within our system, because there are literally millions of people. Now, we're building a thing called a supergroup, and the supergroup will incorporate things that you don't get in a regular group, like a landing page, like a promo code system. So like I create this supergroup and an affiliate program the owners of the program say, we like what Markethive's doing, so we give them our API. The API we give them connects to our promo code that's in that supergroup. We can do this. We've already done it. And so what happens is we go into Instagram and we do a co-op marketing program. So we run an Instagram an ad saying, we have a product that will help diminish you'll help lower your blood sugar. And we also have a promo code with that. So when you come in with your promo code, we're going to give you $500 worth of Markethive credits for our services. We're going to give you a bunch of coin. We're going to give you 10 Wheel of Fortune spins to win free things. But we're also going to give you your first order with ABC Company for no cost other than paying for the shipping. Just use this promo code. And since it's a vanity promo code, I can make the promo code by name, Thomas. So a person goes to that capture page, puts in the promo code Thomas, is swiftly brought into the supergroup landing page. They see the company's site for buying their product. They're now getting a series of autoresponders. They're now subjected to conference rooms and web conference rooms and the community found within that group within Markethive. This solves the age-old challenge of the networker, MLMer, affiliate guy, of being able to go out there and find customers. This is like fishing off of a pier with a bait that any fish that comes within 100 feet of it wants that bait. It's a bait that you can't find anywhere else. You'll be fishing on that pier and have caught 100 fish, and everybody else on that pier is going to be jealous of you because they've gotten some nibbles, maybe one or two of them have caught a fish. I think that's probably a weak analogy, but it's the best one I can come up with this early in the morning. But that is the whole entire hooking system within Markethive will have hooks, and those hooks will keep people coming back in, and more people will sign up. And so this is, like I said, it's a balancing act. We have to bring in literally millions of people, and then as we bring in millions of people, the value of Markethive accelerates because now the tools that you have within Markethive produce greater benefits and results for you, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't
makes
know.
total sense. No, it makes sense. Well, we've covered a lot, and there's a lot of, Markethive is a huge endeavor. It's multifaceted, lots of aspects to it. So, and we've sort of touched on a lot of them, but I guess the main thing is the Launch the Vision airdrop initiative. Here today, and which in preparation for the launch, and then of course getting onto the exchange. So if you've got any final things that perhaps I've forgotten,
I do
to ask. Yeah.
This message I'm going to make right now is for those of you who are already members of Markethive. Many of you are already subscribing and contributing monetary value to the system so we can get these things done. We're looking at some really heavy lifting here to get launched into this exchange. Launching into this exchange is the next big milestone, and it's to your benefit. Because once our coin is traded in the open market, it creates a value. That value then is in your pocket. That value is in our pocket. That means that we can now start doing all of our transactions with the Hivecoin. But till we get to that point, I need you to support us financially. If you are getting this message from me and you're a free member, upgrade to Entrepreneur One. It will benefit you. You'll get paid in the long run. At the end of the year, you're going to get a bunch of Hivecoin. And not only that, with the Entrepreneur One, you're going to receive ILPs. Those are initial loan protocols. They are legally called an assumable note, and they pay out one share out of 1,000 shares of 20% of the company's revenue. So if the company's doing $1 million, 200,000 divided by 1,000 is $2,000 a month that represents to you forever by owning one of these ILPs. Your success is dependent upon our success. So right now, our success is dependent upon your support. So I am compelling you. I am asking you support this. This is a major endeavor, and it's for the benefit of the majority of the people in the world to lift them up into a lifestyle of no debt as competent entrepreneurs in every nation in the country, and to create an army of the new wave of capabilities that are being shunted and prevented by the woke elite. We are in opposition to that woke elite. We are all about your benefit, lifting you up and making you successful. So in order for that to happen, I need your support. So please take that into consideration, pray over it, and increase our revenue so we can get to that milestone of being on the exchange and the complete remaking of the Markethive dashboard to accelerate this company into and get to the moon. That's where we want to go. We want to go to the moon. So help me get to the moon. Yeah. Help me get you to the moon. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Tom, for that, and thanks for getting up so early in the morning to be here with us today.
Well, thank you, Deb, for being like the most competent writer I've ever met, and you just seem to intuitively know what to write about, and I seem to intuitively know what to develop. So there's some type of spiritual connection that's within Markethive that you don't see in very many places. We are a grassroots system. We don't have any big investors. It's all little tiny investors like you and me who are making this happen, and it's working. It's happening, and we've come a long way. I would just like to get this milestone done so we can get the Hivecoin into an exchange, because then we can use the Hivecoin to continue funding.
Yeah. And we'll have a huge ecosystem.